day here in Charleston, but the wind's making a little bit of noise. Where it's really affecting is where I'm going. I'm going to Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, and there's some stuff supposed to go through there around 5 today. So 4:30 is going to be my cutoff. BTS will be going on the road either today or tomorrow, but 4:30 I'll know for sure. The club's going to call me and give me the okay or the nay. They're going to say, well, we're doing a show, we're not doing a show. And it's going to be close because I need to really leave right then at 4:30 so I can get up there in time to, you know, relax a little bit before I get on stage. Might even get there as the show's starting. Just depends on traffic and stuff getting up there. But anyway, Brian T. Shirley, BTS on the road. This time Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, and the Comedy Cabana. And don't even know who I'm there with. I believe I'm with Roland J. Moore for part of the time, and then I got somebody else I'm working with, so it should be an interesting BTS on the road, as I think they always are. Something different every episode. Thank you. See you on the road.
Hot sun melts the ice away. Pretty girls come out to play. Winter never lasts that long. I can feel a change coming out. You get so touchy, little hussy, with your fussiness. Ooh, feel so lucky when you touch me, little hussy. Why do you always go the hard way? Guess you gotta slow down, go something.
Well, folks, made it to the Comedy Cabana. A little bit windy on the trip up here, but besides that, it wasn't that bad. Anyway, tonight's the first night, Wednesday. Looks like a pretty decent crowd. And I'm with Al Yance tonight and tomorrow, and then Roland J. Moore will be here Friday and Saturday. 4 shows Friday and Saturday, 2 shows. 1 tonight, 1 tomorrow. BTS on the road.
But you know, I got to kind of thinking about them Catholics drink a lot of wine. Now they've took up with gambling. So I went down there one Sunday for a service thinking I might want to join up with that crowd, you know. And, you know, I noticed right off the bat, if you don't get there real early and get you one of them aisle seats right there, you cannot get a hit off that bong and come flinging down the aisle. You can't even get over there to it, I'm telling you that. If I've got any suggestions at all for that Pope, I think you need to put some hoses on that thing. So if you sit in the middle of the pew, you can still get you a toke as it goes by and all, you know. We got a guest comedian for you tonight. One of the guys in our open mic contest. How about putting your hands together for Mark Sellers?
That is an odd song to play for such a little man coming to the stage. How you guys doing tonight? All right, half of you, the other half sounded forced. Okay.
Yeah. You're the Mexican guy, aren't you? Yeah. I tell you what, I'm voting for fucking Trump now. I'll tell you that. Build the wall, motherfucker. Build that fucking wall. I locked it one time. I saw her face in between the crack of her nose was right there on the floor. Yeah. What are you doing in there? Hey, what are you're whacking off. Your toes are curling. What are you doing? Huh? Wackety whack, don't talk back. Yeah. Well, I mean, it's a fact. I gotta get out of here in a minute. Well, I don't have to, I just want to. You should be in my body.
How you doing, folks? Brian T. Shirley, BTS on the road here in wind-worn Myrtle Beach. I'm at the condo. We had a great show last night, but wow. One of those evenings you'll never forget. First of all, we had a couple get in a fight right in the middle of my show, and 2 of them left. Not only that, but during the headliner's show, he had an attack. Her husband was banging her on the back, thinking she was choking or something. Next thing you know, this lady's on the floor, laid out. had to go, I was running around, everybody's running around trying to figure out what to do. We called 911. Before the ambulance got there, one of the women sitting across from this couple where the lady was passed out started yelling at the husband to call an ambulance. And of course, the ambulance was already en route, but she started yelling at him. He started yelling at her. The two women that were yelling at this guy as his wife is on the floor, and we're trying to, help her out. They wound up leaving, wanting their money back, caused a whole big scene, and got arrested. Long story short, they were in the back of police cars headed out of there before the evening was over. So that was the first show for this week. It was just too crazy for me I didn't get a chance to get any of this on video because, well, A, I was trying to help these folks out. B, we were trying to keep the lady from fighting everyone in the club. This lady said that her husband was a serial killer, had 41 bodies buried in their backyard, and she was going to come and take our souls. That's the other thing, right? So, in the middle of all that craziness, I mean, it was worse than an episode of Cops, folks. Anyway, that was Wednesday. Hopefully tonight will be a lot smoother, maybe the wind blew around some brain cells in these people's minds last night. I don't know, but Brian T. Shirley, BTS, on the road.
Y'all ready for your next comic? Come out here again. This guy's the author of 3 books. He's got 2 movies coming out this year. One of them is Inside Ben, and the other one is Professor Gravitron Saves the Universe. How about a big round of applause for Brian T. Shirley?
And I'll tell you my theory, ladies. Okay? It's for y'all. See, in my opinion, I shut the door because during that time in my life when I'm getting rid of waste materials out of my body, I don't think we should be talking to each other. I think that is a time for personal privacy time, yes. I don't want people talking to me while I'm doing that. Yeah. Animals don't do that. Have you ever seen a dog peeing and barking at another dog? I've never seen that. I'll tell you what I have seen, though. I've seen a stupid-ass human talk to a dog while they're taking a crap. I've seen that. Look at you. You're taking a poo-poo, aren't you? You're taking a poo-poo. You ever seen the dog's face when that's going on? He's like, what are you doing? I'm trying to take a crap here.
Hey guys, it's Al Janssen. You're watching BTS on the road.
Not even bad if you're a comic and tell them you're come here to do comedy. While everybody was waiting for me last night, I was down on the side of 17 doing sobriety aerobics for the damn police officer. And you ladies know when you do your first show, you don't do class, you don't know all the moves. And I'm like laughing and everything, and he's like, you need to take this serious. I said, I'm not drunk yet, okay? So, being all serious. He said, take this serious. He said, I need you to extend your right hand and touch it to the end of your nose. I said, I am not doing that. He said, are you refusing? I said, yes, sir. I just scratched my ass with that. I'm not touching my nose. Ask you girls something, too, finally. What is it about y'all when y'all finally want to get romantic? What do they do to us, guys? They come up and go, hey, baby, you want to take a hot bath? You know the difference between a hot bath for a man and a woman is 113 degrees. I walk in there, Jim was in that bathtub, had that garden tub, hot, just steam rolling off that, candles lined all around that thing. I looked down there, there's one little booby picking out at me. I was so damn excited, I couldn't wait. I'm ripping my clothes off, get my shoe, I step over that tub, I'm like, God damn! And I finally get my feet done, and then I try to sit down, and then I got a tea bag for like 10 minutes.
Old sayings that took and twisted around, stuff like, look before you leak. One person, good people. Glass houses don't have a lot of privacy. Head I win, tail I win. Some of you are not going to get that yet. It took a while. There's people that are flipping quarters at their house later going, I didn't get that. You know? Thank you. Well, I thank you, man. Y'all got that in the South. Up north, they're still scratching their heads on that one, wearing funny little hats and such. Oh, here's one. Okay. You always heard all your life which came first, the chicken or the egg, right? If you read my second book, you find out the rooster came first and the chicken was disappointed. I don't think the golfers got that. Just don't buy the fucking books, please. I'm not going to come to your house and explain that shit to you while you're on the toilet flipping a quarter. Now, gophers, I'd kill all the gophers there. One person. Caddyshack. I'm on it. All right. Did that for you fuckers, and y'all just sat there. Young golfers. No class. All right, here we go. He said that.
Whoa.
That's slow. And so's your handicap. All right.
Question.
Oh, God. Here we go. Yes, sir.
I would have gotten if you move your hips a little bit more. I'm
Oh.
all right.
Hi, I'm comedian Roland J. Moore, and you are watching BTS on the road.
Two little boys, man. My first kid, he's a comedian like his daddy, you know. He's watching TV the other day. He goes, Daddy, I want a free scooter. Medicare will pay for it. Medicare. I said, son, first of all, I said, those scooters are for people that can't walk. He goes, no, Daddy, those scooters are for people who don't want to walk. I said, son, that's going in my show.
I can do it right now, baby. I'm always good.
Here we go, Brian. One more time. One more night, two more shows. Knock them out, baby. Knock it out of the park.
Big warm welcome to your host and MC this evening, Cooter Douglas.
How we doing tonight, everybody?
I brought up the fact that all men whack off, okay? There was a young couple up front. The guy looks at the girl and says, loud enough for everybody to hear, oh, honey, I don't do that. So I felt it my obligation to school her. I said, look, there are 2 times in a guy's life when he doesn't whack off. 2 times. The first time is if he doesn't have arms. The second time is if you don't have a dick. That's it. You're not laughing. You got arms. Thank you. Well, I've got time for one more before I leave. Yeah. Last night I did the character, and after the show, this little old lady came up to me, sweet little old lady, and she said, excuse me, son, when you do that southern character, have you ever pictured him in another situation like a porno? Well, I have now, madam. So this one goes out to Agnes. Here we go. Fine Southern gentleman in a porno. Here we go. My General Beauregard, I believe your manhood is pressed against my petticoat. I shall drop my umbrella, and when I bend over to retrieve it, it will allow easy access to penetration. Well, that's a good idea, Miss Lily. I shall take this opportunity to procure my plastic sheath. So I can avoid any unnecessary gestation activities, you understand? He's gonna put on a condom. He's gonna put a condom on his penis. That way the sperm won't know where it's going. Sperm will be down there going, condom! That's some sort of impenetrable force shield right there. Why, our troops troops cannot break through. We shall require reinforcements. Call upon the Navy to send more seamen.
Nobody respects a smoker anymore. A cigarette smoker's gonna be like a dinosaur. Right? Like, where's the smoking area in here? It's probably outside, across the street, in a fucking pine tree, in a bubble somewhere. When I was a kid, man, my grandmother smoked those long-ass cigarettes, man. You ever seen a cigarette like that? And then she let the ash go on like 4 times the size of a cigarette. That shit just grew and grew. She needed a tripod to hold up her ash. When we were kids, we didn't smoke, but we knew how to work it. And they were like, Grandma, flick it, flick that shit, flick it, flick it, flick it. We got to the beach and my dad was all mad. Damn, son, you done warmed up my PBR. That's what my daddy drank, PBR. How many people know what PBR is? PBR, Pabst Blue Ribbon. Look here, everybody. If Pabst won the Blue Ribbon, I would hate to taste the shit that didn't even place. What is that, like camel urine? My grandmother smoked them cigarettes. She never dumped that ashtray. That shit piled up, looked like mouse antlers. Then she cracked the window about that much at 75 miles an hour. And all that shit started blowing up. We looked like those Christmas snow globes. She shook it. We're in the back seat. Flick it, Grandma, flick it, flick it, flick it, flick it. Toy cigarette. Now they got toy beer. They got non-alcoholic beer. That's like buying a prostitute just playing cards with her. He mentioned I wrote a book. Pretty excited. If you like my show, you will love my book. It's a great comedy book. It'll blow your mind. And I'm feeling good tonight. You buy the book, I'm going to give you a free DVD. You're going to get 2 DVDs. There's a clean one in there for the whole family, then there's a naughty one. 2 DVDs plus the book for like $387. That's a fucking deal. Sign it for you. They're $20, and I swear to God, you get two different DVDs in there, clean one and a naughty one for $20 plus the book. I'll be, if you don't want them, no big deal, but you better sneak out the back door or some shit. You can't be walking out past me. That's rude. I'm joking. If you want them, come see me. And tonight, you know, you buy the DVD, the 2 books, I'm going to throw in the Ginsu knives. How about that? There you go. So you're going to get the book, 2 DVDs, plus the Ginsu knives, and that garden hose that rolls up and you put it in your pocket. Have you seen that X hose? Somehow it shrivels up. So I'll give you the book, 2 DVDs, the Ginsu knives, and the hose that rolls up, and the Dice-O-Matic. Remember the Dice-O-Matic? You put an apple in there and you push down and you chop it up for your salad and whatnot. So 2 DVDs, the Ginsu knives, the hose rolls up, the Dice-O-Matic, and the ShamWow. Am I nuts? I am nuts up in this motherfucker. So let's recap. That's 2 DVDs, the Ginsu knives, the hose that rolls up, the Dice-O-Matic, the ShamWow, and the clapper. Yeah! Tonight only, I'm gonna give you the clap. Okay, listen.
Hi, I'm BTS on the road. No, wait, this is BTS. That's me, comedian Roland J. Moore, and you are watching BTS on the road.
Come back if I will. Yes, I'll just leave it out to you.